If you've never used a clothes dryer before or you think you're doing it wrong, this video is going to break it down step by step so that you get the most efficiency out of your dryer, your laundry room is the safest, and your clothes come out the best every time. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do before you even start doing your laundry is you're going to clean this lid string. See how right there, I think I forgot to clean it last time. Not cleaning this is the #1 cause of dryer problems and fires related to dryers. So just wipe it off. This one's easy. You just clean it off right there, throw it in the garbage. Some of them may have a clip thing that comes up. Some dryers may have it up here. Just make sure the screen is clear so that your clothes are going to dry efficiently. Now, next is make sure that your load isn't too much. When you fill up the dryer, you should keep it between half full and 3/4 of the way full. You never want to fill up the dryer all the way to the top where you're just like pushing stuff in and shoving it in to get the door closed. Then that will overload the dryer and it will reduce the airflow. Your clothes won't dry as fast and it could possibly damage the dryer. So like a little less than 3/4 is a good rule of thumb. And put your clothes in there. Shut the door. Now you may be tempted to use one of these dryer sheets, but I don't recommend it because it will leave a chemical residue on your dryer. So I'll leave a link down below for these blurred balls. Just throw them in. You don't have to worry about chemicals or anything, and it'll get rid of wrinkles and make your clothes come out better. So let's start with the big dial to the left. The first one is going to be here, which is going to be more dry. This one is an extra long drying cycle, better for towels, jeans. You're probably not going to use that except for like bedding and when you do towels. Optimum dry is the standard everyday setting. This is going to be timed for you, so you don't have to set the time for these. It'll be automatic timing. Less dry is for stuff that's just slightly damp, not really too wet, that you just want to dry off. Maybe you got a little bit splashed by a puddle or something. And then cool down is no heat, just tumbling at the end. So what that's going to do is it's just going to have cold air to fluff things out so you don't get as many wrinkles and stuff like that. And then and then it goes to off. So this timer will tick kind of like an oven timer, an analog timer, and then it'll go to off when it's done, and then it'll shut off. And then to the right, we have more dry. This is medium heat wrinkle control. You don't really have to worry about that one. And then the next one's going to be less dry. It's another medium heat for slightly damp stuff, fewer wrinkles. And then cool down again is going to be wrinkle reduction phase with no heat. So again, these are going to be timed. Now, the ones at the bottom are going to be your own timing. So what I like to do is I like to just set that for 60 minutes and then check it at the end. But just make sure you adjust the base. If you set it for an hour and it was still wet, maybe next time set it for 70 minutes. This is going to work exactly like an oven timer. It's going to tick down and turn off based on where you set it to. So you have to set it here, click, and then the timer is going to go down and it's going to dry your clothes for the amount of time that you've settled to. And then also with the timer, you could set to a quick fluff. Maybe you left them in there for a little bit. You want to fluff them out. You could set it to that. Anywhere past 10 minutes will be no heat. Just fluff it out. Now we have the temperature knob. Now this is really important. It may be on the screen. This one's it's on a knob. We have casuals. Casuals is going to be safer, less heat shirts, everyday wear. Maybe you have like business casual stuff for work that you don't want to get damaged. I would keep it on casuals most of the time. Cottons is going to be like if you're doing jeans, you're doing more rugged stuff. Maybe you work on a farm or you have overalls, stuff like that. It's cold where you live. You have heavy jackets and stuff, sweatshirts, a lot of heavy stuff. Then do cottons. But for just a regular load, then you're going to want to do casuals. And again, over here is another way. This way you could set the timer for however you want, and then you will have no heat. So if your clothes are really delicate, something that says just tumble dry, then that's what you're going to do. Now, if you followed all these instructions and your clothes are still not drying well, it's probably not because you're doing it wrong. It's probably not because there's something wrong with your dryer. It's probably that your dryer vent is clogged. So check out this video so you could clean your dryer vent yourself and save money.